In this video, we're going to be talking about the differences between the NMD R1 V2 versus the NMD V3. Let's get right into it. We're going to first talk about the commonalities of both shoes. The R1 V2 still has the TPU blocks on the side, and so does the V3. But the V3 has this plastic transparent material that's attaching both blocks to the bottom of the shoe, and the TPU blocks are no longer a thick one, and it's a very thin highlighter color. They both still have similar grip patterns at the bottom of the shoe, except for on the V3, you have lateral and medial grip marks on the edge of the shoe. They still kind of carry the same type of wedge-shaped look on both shoes, and they still have boost from the toe all the way to the heel. The NMD R1 V2 is $150 USD, whereas the NMD V3 is $160 USD. So it's only really $10 difference. For me, the V3 fits true to size, and the V2 fits true to size or half size down. The reason why I say that is because the V2 has a stretchier upper, so if you do end up buying half size down just for a tighter fit, it won't matter too much. Whereas the V3, if you buy half size down, it will be very tight and it might just not give you enough breathing room for your feet. The V3, in my opinion, is structurally and visually better than the V2. With this shoe, there's a lot more going on in terms of materials and different supportive mechanisms in the sneaker. It just feels like when you put your foot in, it's being hugged and it's being supported, all while being comfortable with the boost. Whereas opposed to the V2, it's a lot less rigid and a lot more freeform. But the trade-off is that the V3 is heavier than the V2. So if you want to have a shoe that's lighter, then go for the V2. But if you want a shoe that feels like it's hugging you and you're feeling supported, then go ahead and purchase the V3. Visually, the V3 has a lot more going on, but if you're into the technical wear style or the tech wear style, then this shoe is definitely for you because there's a lot of structural and visual components that make it look like you're seeing what should have been on the inside of the shoe, but on the outside. There's a lot more different monikers and different materials that make it look like you're seeing the structure of the sneaker while looking minimal, because a lot of the structural materials are similar in color, so it's hidden from far away, but when you look up close, you can see all the technicalities. The V3 is also a lot bouncier compared to the V2, and this is the trade-off with the extra material around the sneaker. I'm not sure how they really achieve this, but if you take a look at the boost size, they're about the same. So for Adidas to have achieved this bounciness with this shoe, they must have done a lot of research to engage the boost itself to rebound a lot faster as opposed to the V2 where it feels like it's kind of dull. Both these silhouettes have a streamlined wedge-shaped look, but if you're into the chunkier style, go take a look at the NMD S1 or the Pharrell Hue NMD S1, which is a boot type sneaker but has the NMD heritage in the design. At the end of the day, I would take the V3 over the V2, especially between the two price points. The $10 difference is definitely going to be worth your while. There's a lot more going for it and it just structurally feels way better on your feet. Let me know in the comment section below which one you would choose. This has been Billyvisuals. Y'all just got visualized. If you like this video, subscribe and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.